Many women who are over 40, 50, 60 say they don't want to date older men. They feel like they're youthful, they're energetic, and they believe that a lot of older men are not. May or may not be true. So, yes, I remember when I was 52-ish, when I started dating after my divorce, and I was being set up on these matching sites that I belonged to with men who were 60. And at that time, 60 seemed ancient to me. I was young, 52, I was starting my life over. I looked young, I acted young, and these men seemed to have one foot in the grave. They were like half dead. But here's the thing. You don't have to date older men if you don't want to. You can date whoever you want. And at the time, I was fairly closed off as to who I wanted to date. And now, many years later, I have opened up my preferences, and I want to encourage you not to get hung up about age. Because if we discount all men for anything, all older men, all younger men, and put labels on them, we are going to miss out on some amazing people. So in today's video, I'm going to cover why it's okay to date older men, it's okay to date younger men, and why many men who are younger actually prefer to date older women. So let's talk about why should you date older men. Nobody told you you have to. That decision is entirely up to you. But if you don't want to date them, you don't have to, but you might be turning away an amazing silver fox, as they call them. So I encourage you to be open about age, about distance, about height, anything that you can be flexible on. Please be open, because otherwise your list is narrow, and it's a list, it's a checklist, and you're going to go on dates, or you're going to get contacted by people online, and you're going to go, oh, they're so old, I don't even want to talk to them, or they don't look good in their pictures, and oh, I don't want to talk to them. We think we look great, right? We think we look young and amazing, and we act incredible. What if a man saw your age and didn't want to date you because he assumed something about you? So we want to always ask ourselves, if the opposite was true, what would we do? What would men do? And we don't want men to judge us about certain things, so don't judge men on the same criteria. If you are into dating younger men, have you considered why they might be attracted to you? Many men who are younger are actually attracted to older women because as women age, they tend to be more confident, they're more authentic, they're less people-pleasing. They really have taken the time, many times, not all women, again, we don't put everybody in a box, but they have spent time focusing on themselves and their own personal growth. And they are not trying to manipulate men or win over the bad guys. They want men who are energetic and can keep up with them, right? A lot of women, as they age, actually have more energy, and a lot of men tend to have a little less energy. And so if we're energizing and we're amping up and we're getting a new career and reinventing our lives, we want somebody who is going to compliment us. And that's fine, but it doesn't necessarily happen only with younger men. Men don't get judged when they date younger women, but women often do get judged when they date younger men, especially if there's a big age gap. It's much, much more common for men to date much younger women with very little judgment from the outside world. And in fact, it's almost expected, especially in midlife, as men are starting to age and maybe their egos need to have arm candy, a little young thing to feel younger, to feel more vibrant, because they're feeling the effects of aging. And I think we all want to stay youthful. We all want to feel accepted and feel like we belong. When women date much younger men, there's a lot of judgment often, and who wants to be criticized for a romantic choice? It's not fair, but it is much more acceptable today than it used to be. There's been a lot written about it. There's been a lot of stuff in the media about the age gap being older woman, younger man, and it's been an amazing relationship for them. Another issue is that a lot of women think that younger men, when they contact them, so like let's say you're online and some 30-year-old contacts you and you're 60, you might discount him thinking he's only after your sex or money, or he has like a mommy thing. And those beliefs can keep you sometimes from exploring what could be an amazing relationship with a wonderful younger man. There are mature younger men, there are immature older men, the whole gamut, right? So we don't want to put people in a box, and we do want to get curious. That's what I say all the time. Curious, 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 instead of judging. What are some of the advantages of dating someone who's younger? Younger men often have a lot more energy, more sexual stamina, less erectile dysfunction, and sometimes they even have less baggage than older men. Those are some of the reasons why women who are 40, 50, 60, and beyond want to date somebody younger. But there are just as many younger men who lack confidence, or they haven't yet figured out who they are. Younger is not necessarily better. There are plenty of older guys who are energetic, who have gone through therapy and have worked on their stuff, and they know who they are, and that's pretty sexy if you ask me. And these men are looking for an amazing woman, most of the time somebody who's close to their age, somebody with whom they have a lot in common. I believe in casting a wide net wherever you can. Don't limit yourself to dating men who are younger, live within 20-mile radius, over 6 feet tall. These are all the checklists that we think are going to keep us safe in love and keep us finding those amazing men that we're looking for. What I want you to do is look for the qualities that would make a man a good partner, because age is just a number. Character is ageless. Character, values, somebody who is kind, who helps make good decisions together, who's going to be consistent and accountable. That to me is priceless and has no number attached to it. So open up on all the preferences and all the nice to haves. Really closed in on the qualities and the character traits that make somebody a good partner. I would love to hear from you if you have had experience dating only older, dating only younger, and how that's worked out for you. In all the relationships that I have helped women forge, and there have been many, many with my clients, their love has come in a surprise package. It's with somebody they never would have dated, somebody who was not their type, somebody who was much older, much younger, much shorter, balder, whatever it is. Please be open. And I wanted to also announce that I decided that I am going to re-release my Find Love Online During the Pandemic and Beyond program. This is an online dating course for anybody who is struggling with online dating, whether you have been doing it for a while with no success or you're just beginning. This course is for anybody who is struggling. You'll come out with a new profile, with new photos and guidance from me. Within 4 weeks, you will have a boot camp of online dating. We begin again on June 1st. So register now and be one of the first 5 to get an extra bonus valued at $300. It's a private laser session with me, and I hope to see you in the course.